Testing my audio. Hello. How is everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today's my birthday, so to celebrate my birthday, hello, hi. I will be doing short card pulls for my subscribers. I see you in here. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Casey. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Pisces. Hey, Ave. Hi, Anna. Hi, Nicole. Welcome in, everyone. So if you would like to be someone who gets a question, please post your question in the comment section. Awesome, Ave. I told you. I told you. Thank you so much. Hey, Elsie. Thank you, thank you. So definitely awesome, Ave. That's cool. I know, long time no see, Anna. How are you? Getting old, 43. You got married, yay. Okay, awesome. All right. Gotcha, Pisces. Gotcha, Anna. Make sure you guys bring it to my attention. Sometimes, like when I'm reading, I get into the reading and I might miss your question. So just make sure I got it. Gotcha, Nicole. Gotcha. All right, let's get started. Okay, Pisces. Okay. General for you. Awesome. Got it. Casey. Thank you, Casey. So glad to see you guys. I'll be using my authored deck along with other decks. All right, let's do this. Gotcha, LZ. Oh. All right, what do I see for you, Anna? So this person would have been someone that maybe you typically wouldn't have dated, but it seems to be working out amazingly between the both of you. You both feel very deeply for each other. I've got eighth house here, a lot of merging, and I can definitely see the marriage here with the sun card. Okay. I don't know, there was like a courage here. It's like you guys just knew, that there was something about each other. And I heard like all the way for you, and I could definitely see you're setting up home here, combining assets. It's been sudden, like a lot of sudden shifts and changes, but I feel like you're definitely enjoying this new beginning, as is your husband. This really was what you needed. I feel like a new beginning here, something where you feel the old fade away and truly feel a sense of like connection. Um, this person is quite eccentric, different. And I feel like the energy really mirrors well. Okay. Like, this person's very caring towards you. I feel like that your husband definitely like does acts of kindness for you to let you know that that love is still there and that this person is truly thankful to have you in their life. And I feel like you also um reciprocate that. It's looking good. I mean, I don't have anything like bad to say. Like, there's a lot of love here, a lot of depth. It's pretty intense, deep wise. I feel like this person's very protective over your energy or very protective of you. I just keep hearing all the way. It's like no hesitation. There was definitely a jump in, and I definitely feel like it's been sudden fast. I don't know. Lots of intimacy with the eighth house, a double eight. I've got 88. So lots of intimacy, and then Cancer energy here. So there could be like potential, like, I don't know how you feel about that, but like Leo here, double 88 with Scorpio, and then merging energy. Then you have Cancer energy here with Uranus. It could be a sudden unexpected pregnancy, or like maybe like having to expand a home because possibly the Sun card here, maybe like fifth house, like a child. So be careful if you're like trying not to. But if you are, then I kind of feel like you could be expecting a change suddenly there. I definitely feel like with this deep connection, it would be well accepted here. I just feel a lot of happiness, especially with the Sun card here. So it talks about like romance and joy and happiness and um, newness. Interesting. It's just, I have nothing bad to say. It's just new, 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 expanding, expanding, expanding. You know what I mean? Like, I think that there's like this increase of hope for you. Um, I'm hearing that song all to myself. So like, there's a depth here that's like a bond, like truly deep bond here. I definitely feel like you're extremely happy, and I feel like this person is also extremely happy. It's like when you finally meet that person that you've been waiting for like forever, like your whole life. Um, I just really feel like there's a lot of potential here for expansion and a lot of potential for this to become even more deep. And like just when you think like, oh, there's no possible way that we could be like any closer or there's any more depth capable, it happens. Like it just keeps going. It's pretty interesting. I think that this person's extremely attracted to you, not just physically, but like energetically. There's, like I said, there's like this feeling of home with Cancer here, and there's this almost spiritual energy with it, where this person, and I feel like you too, have prayed for someone to sort of mirror this intimate, committed relationship, and then bam, it suddenly comes in, and it's like your soul just knows. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of beautiful, really. I do feel like it's there's a lot of change happening though, but I don't feel like negative change. I feel like it's good change. I keep hearing, I want you all to myself, but it's good change. I mean, again, there's just this steamy passion here, or there's like a deep connection. And when you're talking about this sequence of energy, this is actually building a future with someone, build, legacy, children, fifth house, deep romance, creativity. So you'll be creating with this person, and the main flow of the energy is like you're creating a future, right? Like it is like it's this, I hate to say this because I don't want to sound like cliche, but it's like almost like fated, or like you felt like it was fated, or like this person feels like you're the one, or the one that they like, I don't know, like home. Let me see what you're saying. Any babies on the way? I just said that. I feel like you could potentially get pregnant here if you're wanting to. Yeah, with the sun card here, it can also represent marriage, but fifth house is lit up, and it's about like what kind of future do you want? You're trying. Yeah, keep doing that, because I definitely, you have to come back and tell me, because it's definitely like in the energy for sure. He's a Leo. Okay, here's your Leo energy. He's Leo Virgo cusp. We fulfill each other, very true. Literally, like this is a deep connection. Like it's so good. Like I'm so happy for you. Hey Shorty. Hi Red Rose. So happy for you. Like amazing. And I think this person thinks of you a lot. Like you're on their mind a lot, and it's like they are so thankful. It's like that moment when you kind of like reflect upon all of the pain and like the things that happened. And it's like you look into this person's eyes and you're like, now I understand why. It was to lead me to you. So, like, I heard God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. I don't know. It's good. I don't see anything bad, but I do see a potential baby. Yes. So that's funny that you said that. And then like I see the sun card, and this could be just like suddenly getting pregnant. Like, um, I will say this as advice. I love you. You guys know that, and I'm not ever gonna tell you what to do. Okay. A bit of advice is like focus on the love that you guys have, and like because sometimes when you focus on trying to get pregnant, it can like kind of stress your body out or stress you out. But I definitely see it happening. And my stuff comes to fruition, it comes true. So so just enjoy each other, because it's amazing. And enjoy this deep intimacy that you have with this person and this marriage, and just enjoy each other. I do feel like you both will be protective parents, though. I kind of see that, but we'll look into that later when that happens. But it's looking good. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Anna. We're going on vacation to Florida over Christmas. Enjoy yourself, honey. You deserve this. You've been through a lot, and you deserve to be happy. You deserve the world. And this person's going to stand right by your side through everything here. This is a deep connection. Eighth house is like the matching of the energy, and it definitely talks about a lot of intimacy. So you enjoy that. You have fun. I love you. Thank you for letting me read for you. It was beautiful. I'm so happy for you. So happy for you. Thank you, Red Rose. I appreciate that. Getting old, 43. This person really, I mean, it's strong energy. I'm going to say that. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. I love it. I got you, Shorty, on the list. All right. Let's see what's going on for Pisces Wisdom. Growth of business. I do see your creativity expanding out, and I see potential like partnership or potential for like someone wanting to like partner with you. Okay. I feel like things have been slow for a minute, but I feel like that's going to pick up in the energy here because I got the Alchemist. So you're definitely like focusing a lot of energy on this future, and you want it to stand the long haul. Definitely see this going good here for you. You're gonna have an explosion of creativity. I really like that that this energy is coming in because it's going to help you be able to really look at the things that didn't work and like try to rework it to where it's like expanding, or it's let's say there's a consciousness coming to it. But I see a potential partnership, or like someone may want to work with you, or say, hey, you know, I really like what you're creating. There's something here about authenticity within what you're creating, and like knowing that what you have is so valuable because like no one else can reproduce this, right? Like it's really something that is a work of heart. Let's say that. So what do I see? I see growth. I do. I definitely see your network expanding as well when it comes to this business. And I feel like you might be focusing a lot of your energy on networking and potentially like, you know, getting out there, talking to people, getting the right kind of people in your energy that is seeking what it is that you have here that you're creating. Hey, Kitana, how are you doing? How are you? Glad to see you. I feel like there's been some jumping around for you when it comes to this, like maybe like jumping around to ideas, and like you got this pretty good foundation of like what trajectory you want to go now. So I feel like that is definitely something you've been doing, is like really reflecting and contemplating on like like how you want to proceed forward, and like what type of creation. So you're kind of like honing in on it, but it's like you have multiple things here going on, but there's one part of this that's very closely tied to your heart. Got you. I got you. So that looks good. Continue to do the part that's like truly tied to your heart, because it is truly authentic, right? It's coming from your heart, so it's non-replicable, right? um I will say this, like I do see like potentially like you having some income coming in that you weren't expecting. And it might have to do with like online. So like branching online with this, again, with the network and the internet, you know, I kind of see that. And you will probably end up getting the partnership from like a network connection or like internet connection here. And that energy that you're pushing out will definitely pull that back to you. So that's what I'm seeing. So um I don't feel like it'll take very long to expand out because of the uniqueness, the authenticity. So I definitely feel like it's a good idea here. I like it. You're going to be thinking a lot, creating a lot. So you're you know, thinking about the idea in your mind, you're bringing it to fruition. So you're taking it from that like that thought process to actual matter, or like creating it, right? So you're having some really good ideas, really, really good ideas. I realized that, but I thought you were just going by that name, so I knew who you were. How you been? I don't know why it's doing that. I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know. You're so welcome. You are so welcome. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me on my birthday. I appreciate it. What does the beautiful Nicole need to know? Ooh. I just heard an older song lyric. It's The Bones. So like I feel like there's a situation with someone you're dealing with where things is kind of difficult. Um and I feel like you're trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I do feel like that is coming. Okay. You're going to persevere over whatever this is that's difficult. It's been a little bit confusing, but I feel like you definitely are looking at your worth and you're looking at like who you are as a person and like feeling like, this may need to go because um it's making me feel a sense of being controlled. But I feel like there is a person that you're dealing with here also on the opposition that is going through a difficult time. And I feel like they realize, you know what I'm saying, with some clarity here. They're like, there's like some confusion, but they realize like that the bones, you know what I'm saying, like that hard times are gonna come and go and happen. Um, and they really reflect upon the value of you in their life. So I feel like something's going to definitely calm down. You're going to persevere, overcome some sort of a situation. Okay. So it's coming in two different ways for you. But I feel like too, this is also like speaking about you being able to face storms because your foundation is good. You know what I mean? Like, so what, regardless of what you decide to do in this situation up here, it's like you've really learned like how strong you are, and you've really learned like that your bones are good, like your foundation's good. So it's like um it's like if the storms come, and they're going to through life, it's like you're going to still land on your feet, or you're still going to figure out why that happened in the way that it did. You know what I mean? But I feel like something with a connection where there was something that happened or somebody that's meaningful to you, and they were going through a very confusing time with Neptune. They maybe have felt like a little bit detached, but it's like, they really see you as someone who they want to build a future with, because there is a deep connection here, eighth house, and there could even be have been like emerged assets, or like someone that you potentially was going to marry, or like did marry, or like you're married, but it's kind of like, at one point it was kind of like, well, we don't know if we're going to be able to do this. Life happens and it gets difficult. But one of the biggest things and the advice that I can definitely give you is like, you know, being in a solid relationship is so not easy. Things happen in life and it creates a little bit of strife within the relationship. Nothing's ever going to stay completely smooth. And there's times where you have to learn to re-fall in love with each other. And, people change. And one of the things when you're in those solid relationships that are long term is learning how to love a person as their needs change, right? Like, and, working through stuff. Not everything's going to be perfect. That's illusion. There's going to be difficulty. That's just being realistic. And, I do see working something out with somebody though. But just remember, like, your foundation's good, like your bones are good, because like you fully invest when you do invest in something. You know what I mean? And that's all you can do. But somebody you've been dealing with has been going through some difficulty. I'm going to say that. Okay. They're getting it now. They're chilling out. And I do see you working that out with this person. Okay. I do see a potential like deep conversation here um that really brings a lot of clarity to this other person. Okay. So just keep doing what you're doing. It's looking good. Okay. Thank you, Dee. I love how you channel songs. Thank you. I've been working on rebuilding. Your foundation's good. And I think like when we are in a season where we're rebuilding, it's like really looking at the strong bones or the foundation of things. You know what I'm saying? And like you definitely have a strong foundation for all of like the difficult times that you've been through, and you've learned when to release. And there's not a situation that I feel like you can't like bounce back from, like because you've had a lot of practice with like dealing with certain situations. But I feel like you could reach like some sort of peace with someone here, if not also with yourself inside. You're so welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right, D. Yes, you've got this, Nicole. So proud of you. You've got this. It's just, I always say it's the clearing out for like the newness to come in, whether that's a new way of existing within that dynamic or a new way of being for the future, right? You got this. You got this. Thank you, everybody who's here for my birthday celebration. Casey, what would you like me to read on? Beautiful, beautiful Casey. I got your question, Dee. I want to give her something good. Hope something good comes out. Thank you, Casey. So I can tell you right off of the bat, Casey, you have some pretty deep energy coming through. Someone is like, you don't know what you do to me. Like there's some pretty deep energy, okay? Like, and I mean in a good way. Could be a Leo here. Somebody's really feeling a very deep connection to you, Casey. Got the Sun card here. Expansion. They can definitely feel you from a distance, let me tell you. So distance ain't no thing with this person. If that's the case. I do feel like there is a potential like fire energy that absolutely and utterly loves you. And I feel like that's reciprocated also with you. It's kind of like they feel like you are like, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, but like they feel like you're like a drug to them. I don't mean it in a bad way. And I think you kind of like both really feel this deep spiritual connection to each other. And it's like you choose each other again and again. I was talking about how like relationships can be difficult and, stuff happens. But it's like really making that decision to say, I choose you. And this person chooses you as well. I'm not going to lie, it is deep energy. This person feels very deeply for you, and you feel very deeply for this person. It's almost like a psychic connection or like a very spiritual connection. I feel like somebody that you're dealing with is definitely getting noticed, or there's something with like getting noticed here. They're actually getting appreciated. Okay, so whether that's like just other people appreciating this person's presence. And also, I want to say that I feel like this person specifically appreciates you as you appreciate them. Okay. There could be some communication about potentially pushing something to the next level. Potentially, like marriage could be something that comes up in conversation. But I feel like overall, like this is the next level to a relationship that you're dealing with. Something has sort of moved away, something that was a block or like that was restricting like the full flow of this. So it's really good. I really, really like it. I think you may be truly friends with this person too. Um, Truly friends with this person, like, and that's like the best kind of relationships. I feel like is to be friends with a person before you become in a relationship. Okay. I feel like there's a lot of talking online though. Like, it's a lot of talking online right now. So you could be at a distance from this person, but it's like you guys figure out a way, like maybe the internet, to see each other face to face. Gosh, this person is really intense energetically. Um, very intense. I just heard don't go away. I'm gonna just say this because I'm working more on like not restricting um my flow of energy. I don't know what this means to you, and this might mean something to your partner. I don't know, but I just literally heard the lyric Sweet Home Alabama. So I don't know what that means to you or what that means to this person, but there's something there. Um, don't know. So I'm working more on not restricting it so much. Sometimes I'll hold back because I'm like, I'll let it come through a second time before I do, but I want to start like just letting it go. So I feel like this person definitely is very much feeling your energy. So I'm also getting that you potentially could get an opportunity to take the lead in something when it comes to work here. Or maybe you're getting appreciated for like some difficult, hard work that you've put into whenever you wasn't getting that appreciation previous. Okay. It's almost like something you wanted to get some momentum is getting that momentum. Okay. There's something here as well, like when it comes to like work or partnerships where you're going to be asked to make a decision, to really put something creative into something here to make it go to the next level. Okay. It might have something to do with like social media too, because that is coming up strong in your energy. Okay. But more so for the future. So it's like really for you to this energy that is on my board is really asking you like what is it that you want to create in the future, because your dreams can be manifested. And I'm not just saying that to be like ridiculous. Like literally the 12th house is here and it's like that's making your dreams a reality. Okay. So being very clear about what it is that you want to manifest. That can be an open, moving, evolving thing too, you know. But I feel like you have like Jupiter's blessing here as you proceed forward to create the future that you want. So that's kind of like what's coming through. Okay. I feel like you let go of something that really brought you a sense of like feeling like stuck. You let go of something, whether that was at work, whether that's just like a belief or philosophy that you had going on here. And it releasing that has really gave you this optimistic feeling, and that optimistic feeling is exuberating out of your heart, you know, so it's bringing opportunities to you. Okay, there's a breakthrough here in the energy, and I feel like um I really feel like for you this is much deserved, because it's almost as if there was something there that you aligned with or believed, right, and this fell away, and it allowed you to really be freed to do and move forward, create, or put your energy into whatever it is that you wanted to. And for you, some of this is happiness, right? Like, I feel like there could be like some sort of like a group or something like that that you're really um wondering if you should um put some creativity on, or like bring up something that is like a common cause here. And there may be some communities or something like friends or something in your energy that you might be kind of pulling back a little bit, because you're feeling yourself grow. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know, we all grow, we all evolve. um and maybe like at a certain period in time, like these specific friends were like people that you um really aligned with, and like now there's sort of like a growing apart. Not that it's a bad thing, just that right now, you know, you're really focused on expansion, positivity in the future, and like really being happy and like having fun. So I don't know if you've been like working a lot and you've been unable to really like have fun, but I feel like you will be focusing on the things that bring your heart happiness, and like really leading forward with your heart. Okay, there's like a huge breakthrough here for you. The things that you need, right? Romance, happiness, creativity. If you, I don't know, like I kind of feel like there's a child in your energy that um could get a breakthrough too as well, because I'm kind of getting that. I don't know if they've had trouble with friends or if there's something going on with that, but like I feel like this child could get a breakthrough where they're able to like overcome something or move forward. I feel like this child is has done well, or they make good choices, or there's something where they're kind of like pure, and it's like good coming back, right? So I don't know how that resonates for you, but I just seen 19 and 20. So I don't know what that means. So that's what I got for you. A breakthrough, or you're breaking through. I don't know. You know, I don't know if you're wanting to create like a community or something, but if you are, I think you should, because there could be a breakthrough in that. You could get like exposure, or like, I don't know, like there's something here where Jupiter's like blessing the expansion of that energy, you know? Thank you so much, Casey. It's good to see you. All right, I need one moment, please. I will be right back. Little intermission. If you have time, can you do a general for me? Thank you, sweetheart. I read for you. You know what, Casey? I'm going to take a little break. Go back and look at that and see if that's what you were looking for, or if there was some sort of you know, something in there that you were kind of wanting. If not, just let me know, and I'll specifically check if there's something that I didn't hit. It was kind of all over the place, though, I'm not gonna lie. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, general. Some of the same cards are coming out. You're welcome. LZ. Okay, so here's the thing. Like, there's two major things coming up on the board here. I feel like you are really trying to manage everything. Okay, there's a little bit of confusion in the energy about merged assets or something like that here and possession. Okay, I feel like a family member is not doing very well right now. Okay, and I feel like this situation could be putting a major strain on you. Okay, I do feel that. Something, and I just heard there's something you want to know, or there's like, how will you know, or something like that. Because there's an energy here that's kind of pulling you to more like service and responsibility here. It feels like parenting or something to a parent here. And you're dealing with like taxes, debt, merged assets, and or possession. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of pulling you away from romance right now. Like, I feel like you have somebody that you're dealing with, and there's some concern here because it's like difficult for you to like manage the energy. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying that like that's what I'm, picking up. I feel like you're definitely equipped to handle it. Okay. But there's a lot here going on. Okay. You will feel a release though of this. Like, you're going to get it figured out. But it's like testing your strength. That's what I feel like right now. I think you do feel a little bit lighter, but it's like then this energy's coming in here that's making me feel like, okay, so she's managing it, but it's like just feels like a lot. Okay, so it's going to be really important for you to really prioritize yourself too in this. Okay, because there's a lot of things going on here, emotions, the whole bit. And I don't feel like there's an energy here where you don't feel like you can trust someone. And I feel like that is leading into this sort of family situation or something like that. I feel like you're having a hard time because like it's like you can't, like, the communication that you're giving is purposeful because it's like you're having to deal with business. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's making it harder. It's making it harder for you to be able to like have romance and focus on. It's just saying that, like, times are going to get difficult sometimes in life, and like it makes it hard to be in an energy of like happiness and serenity and peace and stuff whenever you're being pulled a bajillion different ways. So you got to prioritize you and make sure you're taking that time to rest, because like there is a lot going on here, and it seems like it's outside of your like control. It's not something that we can control, right? It's not like it's something you can be like, okay, I'm just going to remove myself from the situation. It feels very familial, like a parent here. Yeah, There's something here where I feel like you may have to release something. It might be for a debt purpose or something here. So keep that in mind. I feel like you will figure it out. Okay. This could be talking about, to me, like assets. Like maybe you're going to sell something in order to be able to pay a debt, or there's something that needs to be settled when it comes to like something that's merged or money owed or something like that. I do feel like you could get, this has nothing to do with now, but I am getting this. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you because I'm trying not to restrict so much. I feel like you could get some like money coming in, whether it's like your taxes. It almost feels like you're dealing with a parent's stuff, but like yours in general is good, right? I definitely feel like it's not anything you cannot overcome, okay? So just know that you got this. The Sun card makes me feel like it's you as a child dealing with a like parental type of situation. You got this. You got this. Gotcha. Right off of the bat, I'm feeling this person, I'm getting small town boy. So I don't know if that means that this person's going to come towards a small town. The county line. Oh. I'm hearing, I think it's my ride or die. Maybe ride or die or something like that. Okay, so what do I feel? I feel like the person that I'm reading on here, they're definitely like dissolving something. There's a breakup in the energy. This is externally to you. I feel like there could be some communication here where there was some confusion about like the meaning of something. Okay. It could be a pretty deep connection or conversation here. It feels like an energy that's trying to bring stability or focus on like legacy here. I see like this person's wanting to start over or do a new beginning. Okay. They're wanting to break away from something that felt very constricting, very contracting, you know? Dropping the illusion, and this person's really seeing some sort of clarity within what they value. So that to me is definitely a better energy. Clarity. That's a big deal. Yeah, they're more focused on future right now. Can you tell me what? Give me one, please. They're coming in as more structured, majorly more structured here. So they're realizing like what it is that they want to apply their energy into, and it's definitely something that's going to provide long term. Okay. They are trying to work to, they were, let's say, trying to work to bring their mind off from what has been going on. I just heard gold, and then Leo's on the bottom here. I create. So I feel like I definitely feel like you're going to get some communication from this person. There could be some sexual exchange. Because I do see this person being in your immediate environment with third house. Okay, because like that's not only communication, but it's also like immediate environment. So I do feel like there could be some suggestion or talks about possession or something that you hold of value, and it requires this person to be in your immediate environment. And I feel like there could be some Scorpio energy. Okay, like sexual exchange of energy. Like I really gonna have to let me know, because that's definitely changing. What is think about the gold, Shorty, whatever that means. Like maybe they're going for the gold, or like the gold. Oh, absolutely. So also something's coming through for you about like really getting like downloads in your dreams or your sleep. So like maybe like focusing on like dream journaling, like your dreams are giving you messages right now. Like strong messages. They might be a little bit confusing to decipher. I just heard a real love. I'm talking about a real love. So I feel like there is a situation where this particular person may be pulled back or quiet, but it's like I feel like I don't know if it's just a clarity that comes in, or maybe they deal with some sort of emotion or release some sort of emotion here. It allows this person to feel like they're overcoming something, or it allows them to move forward, right? To see something from a higher understanding. And I feel like this person's wanting to start something new here. Okay. They want to right some sort of a wrong where they feel like they couldn't do that previously. But I see this person, because I got Jupiter touching the fourth house. I feel like this person's really releasing something that blocked their whole heart. Like, I don't know, like sometimes I think, that people will carry things within their heart. And when there's a lot of distance and time there between when it happened and they're trying to resolve it, it's like we can miss things, because this recently happened to me. And I was unaware that I was carrying something still. And when I realized that I was kind of shocked because, you know, we do all of this work to focus to try to heal everything. And I'm like, how did I miss this? But I did. And really being able to let that go has really helped me. And I think that this person could have some Leo in their chart, you know, but they have really, really something that they've been carrying with them that was really painful and it was blocking them, you know, and it allowed this person to truly trust their heart again and to move forward in a sense of, you know, their heart. So truly like a new life, like, so moving forward in this new leap of faith, and it's allowing their heart to lead them where before it, you know, they couldn't do that because there was things there that was sort of like blocking that a little bit. That's what I'm getting from this energy. But this person is in a place where they just want to create, and um they want to be in a sense of happiness and in a sense of like um moving forward. And I think sometimes when we hold things in our heart, it's really difficult to manifest the future, right? Because we're not truly present, right? And if we've got something in there in our heart and we're led by the heart, right? Especially if this person's like a Leo energy, they can't fully be in their power until that is washed away, cleansed out, you know, transmuted, worked on, you know. So I see a huge shift in this person. I see them actually stepping forward in their heart, and it's allowing them to overcome some things or see things from a different perspective than before. So this is good for this person, I feel like. They're laying the past to rest and truly releasing, and they're releasing fears. So sometimes when we get hurt, we'll sort of carry a fear. So an example, so like say there's your child and you create something for your mom, but she doesn't seem interested. Maybe something else is going on, but as a child, you don't understand that. So then you feel like what you create isn't good, right? Like maybe you colored a paper, and then you might carry that through life, and it seems small, but it becomes a big thing, you know? And as you go through life, you're like, well, I'm not going to create that because it's not. But then you realize, like, hey, mama's going through some stuff. Like, I need to like let go of this, and that's of course a very small example compared to what this person's going through. But I was just trying to explain it to where it's understandable. Personally, I went through this recently myself. And so all of this action and energy, the focus is the heart. As this person, you know, takes this leap of faith, they're creating a life for the future that's worth taking that jump. You know what I mean? Um, they really want something that's meaningful and legacy, and you know what I mean? Something that's worth investing in, but something that truly makes them happy. So if this person was not doing things that made them happy previously, I see them shifting that, changing that, because really truly being led by the heart and wanting to have a happy future, you know, it changes what this person's vibration's pushing out, what they're pulling to them as well. Okay. And even their action with Mars here, right? It brings more abundance, more happiness, and the ability to fully just authentically be who they are in their full power of their heart. A lot of deep love indeed. Past baggage ruined things between us too soon. Yes, like that can really be a problem when we hold on to things in our heart, because especially if this person's got strong Leo, you know, um, it's important for a Leo, but it is fixed fire. So like it's important for a Leo to be leading with their heart. Okay, because it's their power as they proceed forward. It's their creative energy. It's you know, that's their light on that path. And when things happen and you get hurt, Leos, you know, they continue to push forward. They're tough. I mean, they're strong. You know, it is what it is. Um, but it can cause them to actually like not be truly present. You know, it's pretty freaking strong. Transition from like before, you know, Jupiter's touching this person's heart and it's going to expand what it's touching here. It's in the fifth house is right here. So I'm wondering if this person has like a Leo rising, or there's something Leo with this person where Jupiter is like expanding their heart, but it needed to clear up the pessimism or whatever this was in the heart space that was blocking this person. And it takes time, you know, it takes time depending on what it was. Okay. But this person's had a huge shift. I like it. Yeah, they've let something go in their heart, like fully just let it go. And they may have needed to go through a difficult situation in order to even discover that it's still there. You know what I mean? Like now they're ready to truly communicate, and they're ready to communicate from a heart space and like really genuinely be present, like wholeheartedly. So that's good for this person because that's definitely not easy. Nope. You got this. I did a Taurus reading, and I feel like you might resonate with that. Some parts of it. I don't remember what the name of it was though. I'm sorry, I can't think of it. Where I'm in the middle of this reading, and I'm like in here. I can't think of it right now, but okay. Who likes chicken tenders? Like, what is that about? D. Somebody likes chicken tenders or chicken. They're like they eat a lot of chicken. I don't know. Like, it's making me want chicken tenders. Like, is it him? Hold on, I'm typing this up. I'm not going to take any more questions after Red Rose. I'll get you. I will get you, Elsie. I seen it. I forgot to tell you. I seen it. Yes, I got you, Casey. I don't have timestamps though. But I did get you. I just don't remember what the timestamp was because I didn't write them down. But I popped your name up on the screen. And if you go watch it while I'm doing these last readings here, if there's something else you need clarity on, I will pull on that. It was kind of all over the place. I'm not gonna lie. Like there was a lot of different stuff coming through there. Yeah, it was mutable. Nothing wrong with mutable. I feel like a lot is going to change for you, Casey. I'm definitely feeling that Uranus hitting Gemini. That's for sure. Like it kind of was like mimicking of that right there. It was. And it's gonna be interesting to see how much everything changes for you. I mean, it won't happen all at once, obviously, but I can feel that energy coming in. And I think that for you, career is definitely going to be a big thing. Like, because it did come through at the end, but also romance, you know? Um, I feel like I'm hearing that song. Um, okay, they're saying not the song. I'm hearing it's never too late, but not the. They're saying not the song, just the sentence. It's never too late. I just heard chicken tenders again. Hey, newbie. It's my birthday. Thank you, Shorty. I appreciate that. You did not have to do that, though. I love you, though. Thank you for being. You're well. I just answered a text that I got. Sorry. Thank you, newbie. I'm 43. Getting old. Okay, I'm getting some fire energy here. What is it? Never too late for chicken tenders? I'm kidding. I'm just teasing. Every one of you in here are definitely going to feel that you're on a shift in the energy, because let me tell you, it's coming up strong as I'm just doing these, energy pulls. I do feel like there could be, an energy where you're traveling a lot, D, for 2026. I feel like there could be this breakthrough in like romance or connection here between the two of you as well. It seems like there's a distance, in between the two of you. So maybe it's like this person lives in one place, you live in another place. But I feel like there's going to be action, effort, and energy with Aries here to make that happen, to come together in order to be romantic and to have this connection. There's like effort on both ends. And I feel like when you can't, it's like there's a lot of Neptunian 11th going on here. So, you know what I mean? Like like talking to each other on the internet, like coming forward through social media, maybe you're FaceTiming or something like that, but really making an effort to um, work on this. And it might be a little difficult in the beginning because you're having to like spend time together in ways where you see each other, but like you can't touch each other at first. Um, that's what I'm feeling like. So I don't know if it feels like maybe you might have something going on where there's there's a person might have to do something, go somewhere different for a period of time. It's not like permanent, but it requires someone to have to travel or do something. Ew, I don't really like that energy. See, I told you I was feeling it. It's okay. So what I'm getting is I feel like this person could have to try. Like there's this energy where this person's heavily in your energy. Okay, but then they're not, because I feel like there's an opportunity or something going on where they have to travel or do something. But it might be you even. But I feel like there's a separation, not because you don't want to be around each other, but because it's like you have to do something for maybe work, or maybe you're traveling because of a parent. I don't know what's going on here, but it's creating like this energy where um there has to be other ways in order to communicate or like work on spending time together. I do feel like this is an intricate part of the relationship, because it's like when, say, you get sent somewhere, for say you're doing like a job and you have to travel for this situation, or this person does, this person and you talk a lot more, and it actually like puts a Mars energy into the energy to where this person like wants to push it to the next level. So I don't know, it's like they want to go from like being friends to like romantic. Okay, if there's some nebulous energy there where it's confusing, it's like I almost feel like a pull apart, and then it's like it gives clarity to this person and the Mars energy will pull towards you, right? But it's going to be um not physical, because I feel like this person, either for work, is somewhere, or you're for work somewhere. There is an energy here between the two of you of like hiding something, but I don't feel like it's like this could be like hiding a romantic situation. Okay, because we don't want everybody to know our business, is what I'm feeling like, because you have, Mars going towards this nebulous energy, and then I have the 11th house here saying, well, we're coming forward like we're friends, but there is more than friends. Okay, there could be an opportunity, instead, like if you guys work together. So say like if you work with this person and you guys, like one of you have to do a project, if you know this is coming, you can speak up and like co-create with this person, and you could both have to travel together. Okay, so but I will say this, whatever this is, I feel like whether it's like this person and you choose to let that happen, like you let them have to go somewhere for work, it's just a little period of like travel, it's extended, it creates the Mars energy, or like this Aries energy of coming towards you in romantic energy, like it's more strong because of the pullback or the separation, if that makes sense. It's like absence truly makes the heart grow fonder in this situation, or the physical presence, because it's not because they're physically absent because they want to be. You know what I mean? There's something going on where they're trying to do something for work and it's requiring movement, or you are. So I don't know. Um, you do have a choice here, because if you do know this is coming up, because regardless, the energy is going that route. So like if you go with this person on that work thing, it's still going to go that way. If you don't, it's still going to go that way. So it's just like up to you how you want it to kind of, play out at this point. But I do feel like there is a lot of effort going into keeping things private, and it appears like friends to me, but there is, under the surface, I can see like a actual romantic situation here, fifth house. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not just friends. You've been a big support system, or you will be a big support system for this person. You're reminding them of their strength. You're reminding them of, we have Leo here. You're reminding them of their strength. You're reminding them of the fact that they are enough. Okay. That they show up and that they're doing something good. I don't want to go too in depth here, but I feel like this person's fifth house is off the chain, like romantic wise. And I feel like it's definitely involving you. Okay. Now, I feel like that's a little bit in the future here going on. I feel like we're kind of over here where we're trying to sort of keep this nebulous energy of like we're just friends. Okay. But there's definitely more under the surface here. I feel like there will be, let me say it like this, there will be this person saying, I love you. Because I do see it in the energy. But there's still like this energy where you don't want it to be completely open in public, right? There's a sort of like a rejection of like allowing the public to know this situation. Like an exclusion or rejection to let everybody in to this. Okay. You're being very quiet about what's going to fall in the future here. Okay. Like, because we do have the Fool taking a leap of faith, but it's like still there's some silence here. You see what I'm saying? It's like I see a full on relationship between you and this person, but everybody on the outside thinks that you're friends. It's going to get hard. I'm going to just go ahead and warn you. It's going to get hard to continue to keep it a secret, because there is a lot of love between the two of you here. Okay. Like, it's going to get more difficult. Some people might actually pick up on subtle things, here. I'm seeing a lot of nines. So travel, there's a lot of freaking travel, like a lot of like, and I feel like for you, it's like you see the purpose in something, right? Like there's a common understanding, a common purpose here. Hey, newbie. Aw, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Star. What are you doing? It's good to see you. Thank you. Love you. Mean it. Aw. That's exactly what I want for the relationship to progress romantically. I'm looking forward to that. So, are we? Yes, exactly. If things progress between us, I would have to keep it under wraps because of working together. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I live a state away. I feel like it's work travel. You know what I mean? Like, I do feel like this person's going to be moving closer, if not at your house. But like, I feel like you guys will try to keep this a secret just so it doesn't influence like the working relationship or like people don't get in your business, you know? But it's going to get really difficult to keep it under wraps because there's a lot of like connection between the two of you. It's really apparent like at some point here it's going to be shifting pretty decently soon. And I just heard I believe what you say to me. What's the freaking chicken tenders? Okay, like I thought you said like I read back in there like you're vegan. So like this might be something that like this person does, like maybe they eat chicken tenders or something. And you're like, ugh. But you know what I mean? Like you love them anyway. Like I don't know why that's like such a like why that's coming through. Somebody likes chicken tenders. I don't know. And I know it's not you, so hold on a second. Okay. All right. What am I feeling? Someone's addicted to you. Very addicted to you. It's almost nebulous. I feel like this is an intense connection. I feel like there is like this. The connection's different. It's like you guys could live at a distance. Um, there could be like this sort of. All right, I'm just gonna say it. I'm working on like not constructing and like trying to make it understandable. You'll understand it because it's for you. This is very sexual connection, or there's like a deep sexual connection here. But it's interesting because I feel like this person is confusing you because there's almost like this non-committal energy. So at one point you shared this really nebulous, like deep connection. And I feel like there's a need for this person to step like out of the old way and like come forward. It's like maybe even like this person betrays like your friends, or like you were friends at one point, and it's like you want a relationship, or you're wanting this person to come into a relationship. So maybe like moving it from friends to relationship here. There's no doubt that the connection is very deep. It's very much deep, but it's like putting you in this energy of like, okay, like when is the point where you're going to be like, okay, let's do this? I'm not saying this person doesn't have emotion for you, but they're addicted to you when it comes to like how you are, and like, the connection itself and what you have. It's like interesting because like I'm seeing like random messages, or like a lot of messages, then you guys will connect, or there was a deep connection, and then there's like some silence or like some pullback, and like you're feeling like this person is being sort of unclear about what it is that they want. Okay. I do feel like in the future here, this person will come forward, or you are hoping for this person to come forward, but I do feel like they will come forward, and maybe it's like a wish fulfillment for you, and you'll have that deep connection that you're seeking. All right. There's like this weird. I'm telling you, like it's what I'm getting is there's almost like this connection where you're friends, and like there's some tension or something between the two of you, and like all of a sudden like something happens and you guys end up like being together, and it's so freaking intense that it kind of scares this person a little bit. Okay. And there can be like a period here where this person's like not coming completely forward. They don't know if it's going to mess up the connection, mess up the friendship, and it's like they need to step out of their comfort zone and to be with you. Okay. Whether it's like that friend comfort zone, or whatever it is, but this is very intense. There's a pull, a magnet, like to your energy, to this person's energy. Okay. I feel like that this person watches you on social media, or there's like something that they're like sneaking and watching you, like without you knowing it. So that's why I said like I'm getting like an addictive energy, like someone is checking someone's keeping tabs on someone, like in silence. They're watching their movements over social media, or like they might be a friend of like on a friend on social media, like watching what's going on, right? This person has dreams about you, or you dream about this person. Okay. air, sudden shifting, moving. Like, I don't know like who sings this song, but I heard if I should die before I wake, you took my breath away. Like, it's intense. Like, this is intense. And I heard air, air. How am I supposed to breathe with no air? I think that's a song. I think that's what I'm hearing. At some point here, this person, like, there's a part, and I just heard that they want to be of service to you, or like they want their world to be near you and, like around you. There, like, and then like that song is coming through, no air for you. like like you got me in the water so deep, you know what I mean? It's coming through for you. So I don't know if that's something that you feel, or and it's interesting because this person's is trying to appear detached, or you are trying to appear detached, but it's like so strong. It's intense. Like, literally, when you connect with this person, it'll take your breath away. Like, I don't know how to explain it. In other words, like, that's the best way I can describe it. Um, but this person, I feel like, watches you, or you watch this person, or maybe it's like both. And I feel like this person's been doing something here, because it's blocking them from actually being able to focus on partnership. So whenever this is happening in the energy, it's like they're trying to create a new path. So either this person's trying to focus on work, so their personal relationships has taken a hit, or like career, or whatever their dream is towards the future. It can really cause this tower energy here, and it feels like job, work, legacy, reputation. And so when we focus all of our energy and we push all our energy into that, that focus, then our like personal relationships, things like that, our fourth house and stuff like that, can sort of suffer a little bit, right? Because it's not being balanced in the energy. It's like this person's putting everything into it. But this person's going after a dream, and I think that's why I'm also getting, but they're very focused on future, like future legacy, like what, like creating the future that they want. And so whatever those dreams are in there is something that they've really put a lot of energy in, and they're about to step out of the old way into the new of what they've created. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like if you have not connected with this person, because you're asking me how he feels about you, if you haven't already connected with this person, I feel like that could definitely be a wish fulfillment, something coming through here, because there's some sort of like a settling down of something that's been a change, something that's been a focus here, something that's caused quiet, and now they can move forward and really work on home, family, relationships, right, with like all of their strength. But if you haven't connected with this person, when you do, it'll literally take your breath away. All right, like, I don't know, you'll have to let me know, but I got like, it'll literally take your breath away. Okay, let me see what you're saying here. Thanks, Jano. Hey, how you doing? It's good to see you. He's graduating. I see. Yes, that's it. That's the one. Jordan Sparks. Yes. I think it's Air or something like that. Yes, he watches me and likes my pictures. Okay, that explains the energy. We've never done anything sexual, but yes, he's mentioned he likes me. It's intense. I'm telling you, it's going to take your breath away. He's a Libra, Scorpio, Venus. All right. All right. Okay. It's intense. I just seen that D. I might have to get him chicken tenders. Yeah, he reposts a lot. He reposts a lot of relationship posts. I'm telling you, like, I'm an Aries, so sister sign. Yeah, it's intense. So called that Scorpio energy. Do you feel it was Scorpio star? Yeah, like it's intense. It's friggin' intense. It's gonna take, and maybe I'm feeling like take your breath away because like the Scorpio breath of like, you know what I mean? Like if you kind of know what I'm saying. I don't want to get too. So this person has a strong connection to you. I mean, there's no doubt about it. It's intense. It's like outer body, like, but you got me in the water so deep. And that's like, that was it for me when I like was feeling that. I was like, oof. So keep me posted and let me know, okay? Because I feel like this person's going after something here. Did you say like what this dream was? He's hurt me in the past because of other women or just putting me on the shelf. Yeah, that's not okay. Absolutely not. He better either bring it or go on then if he's going to do that. But, we all go through shit. Like, I get it. Nobody's perfect. Like, I totally get it. What is this dream that he's working on? Like, what is this? Like, what is he doing that's affecting his future right now? His dream could be just him graduating. Oh, okay, okay. So he's graduating from school. Okay, that makes sense. And that does bring in confusion. You can't really apply. And I was saying, I have trouble remembering what I channel or what I say sometimes. Because when I'm in it, and then I'm pulling out trying to make sense of it. He can't put the energy into a relationship if he's doing something difficult, like schooling wise. So that makes complete sense. Like, and that makes complete sense on why it's like moving from like what he's known to something that he's moving it out of his comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's definitely completing a cycle. You know what I mean? Like, so absolutely. He graduates tomorrow. Yep. And then I literally split it to, so he'll be getting a job or he'll be doing something. He's feeling very accomplished and like achieved right now. Like he's really worked hard for something here. You know what I mean? Like I definitely see him moving forward with this and being successful in whatever it is that he's doing. Okay. I didn't get Virgo or would have said fitness, like you said, but it's definitely like something he's worked really hard on. So you'll have to keep me posted and let me know. Thank you, Kimberly, for coming in and hanging out with me on my birthday. I appreciate it. Thank you for letting me read for you. We looking at the Capricorn. That's right. See, when you guys tell me, I'll star it so I don't forget. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm gonna do this one here, and then I'll grab you, Red Rose, and then Yes. Virgo moon. Virgo explains the want to finish school thing. Yeah, I have like the North and the South node come up. I feel like he's got an idea on where he's going to work afterwards too. Maybe he got an offer or something there. Okay, so this is pretty straightforward, LZ. Right now, I don't feel like this person's going to move forward. I've got like the Judgment card in reverse. I do have Justice though, too. So it's like a little hesitation before like the push through. You know what I'm saying? So we've got Capricorn energy, which is what you said this person's a Capricorn. I've got Judgment in reverse. So like they're kind of still in a state of indecision. But then I've got Justice. So moving forward, like making a decision here, Sun. I'm going to tell you, I feel like career is a big thing for this person right now. And that kind of makes them like wonder if they can do both. Okay. They can do both, but like they're wondering if they can do both. I do see this person trying to wrap up or complete something that they're doing for work, okay, before they can be able to fully focus on romance. But I do see romance coming up and I do see unity, okay? So I feel like you're asking like, where's this gonna go? It's pretty untraditional so far. Like this person is going to be a little bit pulled back because they're going to focus on completing some sort of a work project. So they're going to seem like they're in a state of indecision or they're going to be contemplating it. Right. And then I see them being able to move forward in the energy and they make a decision. All right. After this completion and they decide that they want to have a connection. Now it is coming up as the Lovers and we do have the 5th house here. So that is more romantic at first, like not so serious. I feel like it's more about, lovers, connection and stuff like that. Okay. So it'll start out like that way. And then the connection will build in strength. Okay. And then, it can go places here with the 4th house. So a lot of emotional bonding and whatnot. This person's looking for someone who can build a strong family at home because it's like they need that in order to be able to be 100% like who they are. I do have Aquarius here, so just know that like the beginning of this relationship is going to be tested because this person's wanting to be with someone who is going to be able to deal with work that they do plus because it is a sacrifice. This person does apply a lot of energy into legacy, career, but they're looking for someone to build legacy with, okay? Reputation, legacy. They're looking for someone to marry, right? But it's going to start off like non-traditional with Aquarius here because it will be just like, hanging out, connecting, getting to know each other, and it'll be more like romantic and lovers in the beginning before anything solid occurs. Like it'll take time for this person to build emotion, but it's like once they build the emotion, like you have the opportunity here, if that's something that you seek to really build something here with this person. Okay. That's up to you. But it's going to be kind of slow moving. Okay, it's definitely slow moving. This person's cautious, like they want to make sure, right? It's gonna be a lot of conversation. If they keep it in this this Aquarius energy, it's like you guys can have these deep conversations, but they do really long for a deep connection. All right, they want to know what it's like. So I don't know if they've never had that or if it's been a long time since they've had that. They are thinking about home and the 4th house of, the heart, love, and being supported at home. Okay. This person's definitely going to talk to you. They'll be open. They want like that Aquarian conversation. They really, really do. So definitely like worth the effort here. I feel like if, you know what I mean? wondering where it's gonna go, but I feel good about this one. Yeah, this one's pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's just gonna seem like it's taking a long time because this person really wants to make sure that it's like solid, but they're looking for someone that's gonna love them at home, you know, so they can really bring it in. They can bring it in what they do, you know, out in the world. But they want that safe place at home. So they're looking for a specific type of energy. And I feel like you definitely are that. Did you read for me yet? I actually just clicked on you. I'm getting ready to. Look how pretty you are. Red Rose. Look at you. Beautiful. Just went on a date with the Gemini. Right on. I was channeling Gemini energy, I think, the other day. I don't know. Sometimes I can't remember what channel. When I'm in a deep channel. Yes, she popped back up, huh? Interesting. That is interesting. I just heard, Jano, I heard it's getting hot. You know what I came to do. All right. Clear my energy for a second. What's going on in love life here for Red Rose? Ooh. Just hit the dice to Gemini and Pluto. So you're having some difficulty figuring out like how to merge with somebody. It could just be like a difference in viewpoint or understanding here, and like really for one of you it could be like releasing like a way of being or like a belief that you've always had. Like it could be this person, right? So like that could be an obstacle. Somebody I just heard, show me where you're from. You're definitely going to be pulling in energies here that's like non-traditional, like people that are a little bit eccentric or like different from you. And I feel like that's at Pluto right there in Aquarius. You're definitely going to have a decent shift whenever Uranus moves into Gemini too. So just keep that in mind. I feel like there's some dissolving away of like things that needed to be completed or released here when it comes to your love life. Okay. There's a pretty strong like spiritual energy here coming in the future. You know, you kind of got like masculine, feminine energy, and there's pretty strong, deep pull here. Okay. Somebody's wishing for an unconditional love, whether that's you or this person. I heard synchronicities. You might be getting a lot of synchronicities. I'm seeing 8s. It could be 8th house emerging. Deep connection. Okay, so I feel like you're going to figure out something publicly here. There's some sort of public, going public, or seeing some sort of conversation or truth that allows you to be able to move forward, but there's something public that you see or you find out here. It might not be the most comfortable thing at first, to be public. Maybe it's going public with a connection or public in a relationship, right? I'll be right here waiting for you. Somebody's sad. I don't want to super deep channel this, but like, I'll be right here waiting for you. Or how my heart breaks. I'll be right here waiting for you. So someone's heartbroken. Like, you're asking me what's going on in your love life. Like, somebody's heartbroken. And I feel like they're saying, I'll be right here waiting for you. But there's like, and that song is coming through. It's like an 80s song. I will be right here waiting for you. And it's like literally pointing out like oceans apart. Ooh, I feel like even though you talk to this person, sometimes like it doesn't, or you hear from this person, somehow it doesn't like stop the pain. It's like you're really getting to a point where you're wondering if you should release. Like, this is pretty deep, you know? Because I feel like you've been like in the energy of like, no matter what it has taken or how your heart has broke, because that's in there. Like, I'm actually hearing those lyrics, like, whatever it takes or how my heart breaks, I'll be right here waiting for you. And it's like you're thinking about liberating yourself from this energy, because it's like difficult to have a connection when someone isn't present physically. And it's like you're really thinking about like the investment that you put into this, and you're really feeling like that energy of, you know, you can't come to an agreement with this particular person for whatever reason. There feels like uh this detachment or something, or like there's a distance there. You're hurting. You're hurting. You're hurting. And it's like in that song, I'm hearing like, I don't know how we've survived this romance, right? Like, and it's like you're still holding on to hope. If like he's saying like in the end about taking a chance or something like that, but it's like I feel like for you felt such a constriction when it comes to this energy that you're really like setting different standards or being very disciplined about who it is that you expand with further. You're really in your head about this. You've really been thinking about how difficult this has been for you, and you're trying to release control of this over you. You really are. You're kind of getting to the point where you're like, you know, I love you unconditionally. I've done everything I could, but I have to let you go. It's might not be happening right this minute, but I feel like it's something coming in your energy, because it's like you really want something that's going to be present, you know, something you can touch, something you can, you know, someone you can hug, like, and it's like you don't want to, as much as you want this person, you don't want to continue to hold on to something that would be, and I don't want to say it like that because that's not, I don't know another word to apply here, but like a dream or like a fantasy, right? Like the idea of it, because you're talking about something you've dealt with for an extended period of time, like lots of difficulty here, to the point where it's you've decided not to take opportunities because you were waiting for this, you know? And it's difficult because you feel a very strong connection to this person still. But there's a distance here, and it's like you're really releasing this belief that you've been sort of moving through life with, that um that it might be okay. I'm not gonna try to. Okay, so you love this person very much, but this has been hard. You've went through a lot, and you're really coming to the point where you're ready to let this go. I mean, I'm not saying like let this person go completely, but like just like unconditionally love this person and like release it, right? Because you really want something in your life that's actually like a new beginning and something you can touch and be with. I'm not saying you don't love this person, because you're always going to love this person, but like you're just kind of getting to a point where you feel the constriction of this and you want someone to share your life with, right? You want to be in a connection. And this is very hard for you because this is a belief, that a truth, a belief that you've aligned with for a really long time, right? And you've waited for this person. Mirror. I don't want to get super deep, but it's like you're really this has been confusing because at points and times in your life you felt like confused. I just heard, I see the pain. You know what this is, honey? It's you're being liberated, and um I heard there, like basically like you've always had your back. So through your rise and falls, you've always had your back. And so this is really you choosing to um liberate yourself from this idea, this belief that has dictated your life for so long, because you know you've done all you can, and you no longer. I just heard through my rise and fall, you've been my only friend. And it's like literally you talking to you. I can literally see you looking in a mirror and having this talk to yourself and like releasing this, because it's like you've had this conversation multiple times with yourself, like, should I just let it go? What should I do? And you've held on. This is really tough. You know what I mean? You're like understanding like you're understanding something deeper now, and you've really aligned with this belief and this truth. And it's like you've basically tolerated the pain maximum that you're going to tolerate, and like you might not feel that way today, but like you're going to liberate yourself from this, because you don't want to be feeling what it is that you felt for so long. And that sucks. Like, I know that's probably not what you want to hear. This person's just, I mean, you can only do what you've done. You know, you've tried everything you can do. And I feel like the hard part is that you have a very deep connection with this person, right? But I feel like you're getting the blessing or you're getting assistance here to be able to detach this energy so that you can actually find happiness. And how that's happening is you're releasing with this belief that you've carried, this philosophy that you're going to be with this person. You know what I mean? And that is like really hard to hear or like even say. So I know it's hard for you to hear because it's difficult for me to say to you, you know. But I will tell you this, you have somebody coming into your energy. So it's pushing you to release what doesn't show up right now so that it can come in. It's liberating you so that you can actually have the desire of your heart, and that's a strong connection. Okay? You're pulling it into you. Um you're going through a lot right now. Be kind to yourself as you go through this. I don't know how quickly this will happen. I'm thinking pretty fast because, Uranus is pretty sudden. It happens quicker. It gives you the capacity to make a quick change. It also helps you by allowing you to be able to detach from something that you wouldn't be able to previous, right? It gives you that ability to detach from the things that are not aligned with the future. And what does that mean? Anybody or anything in your life that has decided to not be present physically right now is not part of the future. It can't manifest, right? If what determines past, they're no longer speaking to you, they're no longer in you're like showing up in your day-to-day life, so it's about the future as we move forward here. And for you to be able to be happy, and that's tough to say to you. So don't hate me. I'm just reading the energy. I love you no matter what you do. I'm not here to tell you what to do. Never, never, never. You do what you feel like is right. I'm just reading the energy here. And I feel like you've really carried a lot of emotional burden, from this. And, the universe God is trying to bring you in what it is that you desire, a true energy here. But when you go back and watch this reading, just like see how it comes in, like after I'm done with the reading, like done with the cards, and I pick them up, it's letting you know that this is why this is happening, because you're calling in an actual present partner. um it could be Aries energy here, um or Venus. So that's what I got for you, honey. You deserve the world. You're absolutely stunning. And I'm not just talking about like how beautiful your face is. I'm talking about your heart. You have such good energy. Like you deserve the freaking world. You really do. Um you nailed my reading, Bray. Thank you so much. You have no idea. Thank you for sharing your energy with us on your day. Please take some time to celebrate you. Love you. Oh, thank you, Casey. Thank you so much. I like it when you guys give me feedback too. It makes me feel valued and loved, and I feel valued and loved by you guys every day anyways. But yes, thank you so much. So I want to say thank you guys so much for being a part of my life, sharing this crazy ride with me. You guys really are amazing, and I hope that you realize how special each and every one of you are. How much I appreciate you. How much I appreciate your presence in my life. Especially like hanging out with me on my birthday. I mean, you could have been it's Friday night, you guys could be doing anything else, but I love you, and I appreciate you. And I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go and hang out with my babies, kick them off the game, make them spend time with me and my old 43-year-old butt. I'm just kidding. But I love you guys. Thank you so much. And, oh, you guys are the blessing. But yeah, I love you. I'm going to let you go. And here's to year 43. See how it goes, baby. And until I see you guys again, Transcend. Peace, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Love you, Soul Fam. Love you.